like watching warlike movies, so I seen Spartacus already, but I'm like, let me watch Spartacus again. I watched Spartacus again, and when Spartacus and the slaves get loose and they wreaking havoc everywhere, they the senators said, let us take the people and give them games of blood so that they won't pay, so that their hearts will be remedied for what's really going on, because Spartacus out there slaying our men. You know what I'm saying? So they use these sports. They use Kanye West being a coon. They using Colin Kaepernick. They using all these people to fool you people about what's really going on, man.
Like, sports has never been more dramatized. It's never been dramatized as it was, as it is now. Because every day there's always some kind of drama happening in sports. Every day. Nitpicking in places where they don't need to nitpick. But they gotta dramatize it. They gotta keep people distracted.
That's right, brother. Let's get that in Matthew real quick. That Matthew 24, the wars and rumors of wars. We gotta get that, man. Because in this day, the Lord, this is how you know we in the last generation, man. All right? This is the last generation before the nation of Israel become the kings and priests on the earth, man. You so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are the children of Israel. The Bible is too for and about you. A book full of lamentation, mourning, and woe, man. All right, go ahead. Matthew 24 should be like 6.
Okay, start at 6.
Yeah.
Come on. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
That's right.
But the end is not yet come.
So the end ain't yet, but we almost there, man. All right, so the Lord tells us not to be troubled. Because we see the prophecies unfolding. All right? So it's going to be wars and it's going to be rumors of wars. These countries fighting against each other. I'm slipping on the video, the article. But it was something about like, I believe India just bought missiles and tanks and defense systems from Russia.
Damn.
India.
Yeah.
Hey, you know in the Indians, so-called Indians, the East Indians,
they're the largest.
They're the
largest population.
Oh yeah, and it might be Moab too.
Moab.
I think they go hand in hand with Moab.
Okay.
They have India. So the is the nation of Elam, which is Ilam, which means young. So you got the young cats getting into the war now, man. You got Elam, and when people think of Elamites, you think of Mahatma Gandhi. Everything is peace.
Fucking dot
heads, man. You know, that's what they think about, man. But even the peaceful people who you think are peaceful, all right, they wicked too, man. They getting into this. Hey, yo, Russia, who they talking to? The bear. The USSR spirit. Let's get some of them whippings. Hey, and if you think these countries not covertly talking about destroying America, then you tripping, man. Because all of this is starting to avail. You know, why do you think they want a piece of the action?
And come on. All these years, these other nations have seen America live lavishly, live deliciously. You don't think they want that kind of wealth themselves?
That's another reason for the destruction.
Come on.
Because they're like, hey, especially Moab.
It's our turn.
Yeah, we can be on top now. We want the land where with all the goods in, but they ain't gonna have it either. They don't understand that, but they gonna try. But go ahead, continue on that.
For nation shall rise against nation.
See that's race wars, man. So it's about to be race wars out here, man. Israelites versus Edomites, Ishmaelites versus Elamites, Moabites versus Israelites. It's gonna get crazy in these streets, man. All right, go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Hey, matter of fact, and then speaking of them race wars, the nation of Israel and Edomites, oh man, that's gonna be nasty.
That's the main event.
That's the main event, man.
All the other fights, they just
the build-up fights.
Yeah.
Hey, what they call it, the Primus. So in Spartacus, the main event is the Primus. All right, all the other fights, it's just like boxing. You know, in boxing you got the featherweights coming on there. You got some of the welterweights. Do their little 1-2. You know what I'm saying? But then that main, they be like, I'm preparing for the main event. You got the heavyweights coming out, man. You got Muhammad Ali in there. You got Jack Johnson. You got Floyd Mayweather. You got the main event.
Those are the big bags. That's the big bag.
Yeah. That's where the money at.
That's where the money at. The control. Get the belt. When you get that belt, you control the ring size. You can control who you want to fight. And then you get
The
viewers. You get all. See, people just think, oh, you get the belt, you just get the title. No, there's a lot of business that comes with that belt and having it and controlling it. That's why a lot of these fighters, they don't want to lose it. This is why they sacrifice all that just to gain it.
That's right.
Because you can set yourself up for a huge payday.
That's right, brother.
When you have control.
You're absolutely right, brother. You are absolutely right, man. So, hey, what they say? You know, that power is everything, man. Everybody want that power, okay? But you gonna understand that who you ignorant called God and Jesus Christ, they're the ones with the true power, man. All right? The Lord said He kills and He maketh alive. He maketh poor and He maketh rich, man. All right? He got all the power, man. And He got you people, even you people out here with money, He let y'all, hey, the Lord giving it to y'all. He like, hey, take the money because Esau let him live a little. Because, hey, real talk, when the Lord returns, it's a complete wrap for Edomites, man.
Period.
You know? Hey, y'all gonna wish y'all was still in it after that 1,000 years of slavery because y'all gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, hey, y'all gonna be content with slavery. What you mean we about to be put out of the earth? You know? Go ahead.
No more Edomites.
No more.
And there shall be famines and pestilences
What's up, fellas?
and earthquakes in diverse places.
The Lord says there's gonna be famines and pestilence. Venezuela, all right? Indonesia had earthquakes back to back. It killed over 400 people, man.
Yo, I walked across a newspaper article and she said the ground, a person who lived there, said the ground underneath them turned into like jelly.
It was like moving, bro.
Yeah, it was moving.
I saw it. It was like the earth was, and then you had it looked like a mudslide, but it's not a mudslide. It's an earthquake. It's like it's just moving, bro. And that's, you see that the power of the Heavenly Father, man? You know, He controls all.
I didn't get a chance to see the clip, but I just walked by and I seen the newspaper, and as I read that, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? The ground underneath you just turns into jelly?
Hey, that's true power. Hey, and you know, I made a video called Tighten Up Levites, and I saw a lot of brothers watching it because brothers probably thought I was making a shot at the brothers in the truth, but it wasn't. I was talking about the so-called Haitians because they just had an earthquake in Haiti. All right? And it was bad, man. You had, you know, Levi out in the corners, you know, with their hands up, crying, praying. Town completely destroyed,
that's
bro.
That's not even being televised, just like Venezuela. See, this is why a lot of Jakes here, or a lot of people here, think that nothing is going on. It's because they're so used to the media exposing these things to them constantly. So when it doesn't happen, they think everything is cool. And I think that's done on purpose. So the media is not showing you all this destruction that's happening because they don't want you to know what time we live in.
That's right, and they don't want you to know the thing that's coming to America. They don't want you to think, you know, that's a part of that. You want to scoot down something, bro? I know you still. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. You know, because when people see that, they get a glimpse of what can happen here.
Right.
All right? And they don't want you to see that glimpse, man. That propaganda is meant to keep you blind.
It's deceiving you. See, Esau is deceiving the whole world.
So the Lord said there's going to be wars and rumors and wars. Nation going to rise against nation. So race wars, kingdom going to rise against kingdom. Country wars, World War III. And go ahead.
And there shall be famine and pestilences.
What's famine? Famine is not having food to eat, man. All right? Not having food, not having water, man. Hey, you know, our people have been days at a time without food, but imagine you go 30 days without food or water, man. That's grievous. You know? He says famine and pestilence, plague, disease.
Man. All these mosquitoes, man. Like, I'm starting to notice that the mosquitoes, they're starting to be more and more, and they're starting to prick a little harder.
Mosquitoes, some deadly mother.
I'm like, gee whiz, it's starting to hurt a little more. I'm like, yo, they must be getting bigger. And I remember the elder on his video, I don't think he spoke about it, but it was like a thumbnail on his video, and it says the mosquitoes are getting bigger, and that's true. That is very true.
That's right. They got the West Nile virus, that malaria,
carrying diseases, man.
Yep. That's hey, them mosquitoes, them flies, them rats. You got to be careful of them, man, because they spread disease. But the Lord, so you don't think the Lord was gonna make creatures that He can spread His disease easily with? You know?
Most High thought about this.
Yeah, man.
A billion times.
That's right.
Before he even created.
Isaiah 46:10 says, declaring the end from the beginning, man.
Hey, where's the library at?
This library right here. Make a left this next door. Yep, it's right on the right-hand side. And so, what's going on, brother? And you know, so declaring the end from the beginning, man. So the Lord thought about all of this, man. How I'm gonna spread this disease. Hey, and Esau gonna help him by himself. You know, Esau, he ready to spread the disease, man. You know, I can't ever remember the name of this movie, but you know, this movie, and I mentioned this before at camp, but they had this facility. It was like in Antarctica or something, and down in the basement, they had all of these diseases, just like in test tubes. And and they go down, he like, what's this? This such and such. It's this AIDS virus. You know, they got everything in test tubes, bro. And I mean like hundreds of them. So, you know, and there was like this one that they was looking for. They was like, if this gets loose, it'll destroy like millions of people in like the first 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So they got stuff like that, man. You know, these movies that they put out, like Contagion, you know, all of these movies are set up to show you the things that are going to come and happen on the earth, man. All right? You got something?
No, I was just...
All right. Continue on this.
An earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Man, that's the beginning of... So let's see if we can get in a apocrypha real quick. He said those are the beginning of sorrows, man. Can you imagine that, bro? That's just the beginning, man. Plague, famine, pestilence. That's the beginning of sorrows, man. That means the Lord got, hey, he got some grievous things coming to y'all. Let me see if I can get that. I'm going to second Esdras. Let's get second Esdras. Was it more on that first, Matthew?
I mean,
it's always more on that. Yeah, there's always more on that. So let's go to second Esdras 16 and 2. Yeah, come on. You know, because when famine and pestilence and plague and destruction is out on these streets, this is going to be too late, man, because the Lord says that's the beginning of sorrows, man.
Second Ezra. 16 or something?
Come on.
Okay,
Hold on.